Greetings, friends and clients. Jeremy Larkin, CEO of the Larkin Group home selling team in our beautiful downtown St. George headquarters. I'm overlooking the Wells Fargo lawn and I can see the Dixie and the Tabernacle. And of course, to my left, your right, my famous 1993 signed Glen Plake K2 poster. Did you know, by the way, that same year I was in the homecoming parade for Dixie State University for the ski club, and they put me on top of a ski rack, of a car in a ski rack. An old Cadillac, true story. All right, guys, let's talk about real estate. I have the most important, like literally the single most important real estate update that you've received in the last arguably 5 years and maybe for the next 5 years, okay? And the question is, as I'm running into things here, what are you waiting for, okay? Well, what's he talking about? How could this be the most important real estate update? On January 25th of this year, I believe it was the 25th, we sent a video out to you, our clients and friends, 4 things you absolutely had to know about the St. George real estate market for 2019. And we said that this would be the I wish I would have year. Should we talk about it? Here comes the update. 3, 2, 1, and this is pretty critical. There's a whole bunch of stuff on this board, okay? Would you want to know, if you thought that home prices were peaked out, that they had gone as high as ever going to go for this real estate cycle, and they were not only at the peak, but they were starting to go down, would you want to know? You would. Okay, perfect. That happened already. Home prices are peaked, they've peaked, and if anything, they're actually starting to go down. You're welcome, right? You asked, I answered. Here's what's happening. I'm going to explain what's happening. In 2018, all right, we had, that is a home, that is our artwork here, 1,377 homes for sale this exact date in 2018. And 2018 was a lovely year. Well, what does it matter that this is going on? Well, 2019, today, we have 1,647 homes for sale. That doesn't sound like a big increase, but 18% is a massive increase. The number of homes for sale in Washington County has gone up by 18%, pushing 20 by the end of this month, mid-April, pushing 20% increase in the number of homes available. Here's the issue. Real estate and all economics is a supply and demand equation, right? And as the supply of anything goes up, because the demand is down, the price or the value of that goes down. And what happened is we peaked out, and I'm going to tell you, we peaked out in July. July was the date. July 2018 was the absolute peak of the market, and I can show you graphically, I can run spreadsheets and anything you want, PowerPoint presentations to show you this. We are past our prime, right? We're past our peak. And what we need to do, and what I'm going to encourage you to do, is pull a Seinfeld today with your home, if you've thought about selling it, and go out on top like Jerry did. He did a good job, okay? 18% increase in the number of homes for sale, and the scary part is that number is climbing. And what that means is, as the number of homes are going up, home prices are going down, okay? Now, interest rates. What are interest rates today? I've got an incredible lender. As a matter of fact, Alex Hernandez with Academy Mortgage is standing behind the camera right now, so he can correct me if I... See, there's his thumb. He's incredible, and he's sponsoring this video today for us, but he's an incredible videographer and home mortgage lender. He let us know that interest rates are falling in that 4.5% range, 4.5 to 4.6%. That's for a regular person with typical credit and a typical basic down payment, right? That is incredible. Historically speaking, the average interest rate since they began tracking rates in about 1971 was 8%. We're literally half of that, guys. So here's the deal. We talked about this being an I wish I would have year. We're going to have a whole bunch of people look back in about 6 months, because that's when it's going to get really clear, and say, I wish I would have sold a home. Also, we're going to have a whole bunch of buyers, even though, this is crazy, prices are falling, even though prices are falling, that interest rate is going to creep up over time. And when it creeps up, they're going to have buyers look back and go, wow, I saw prices were falling. I thought there was no reason to buy a home, except I didn't realize that the interest rate going up was going to kill my chance to even own a piece of real estate in St. George. The big winners and losers, okay, the winner right now is going to be the seller who's thought about moving their home, and they sell it now, like right now, as in how soon? Like tomorrow, okay? Every single day with this kind of dynamic happening that passes, your home value is being pushed downward. I'm not talking about a crash. I'm not talking about a housing bubble, because we're not in a bubble. I'm talking about downward pressure on your price. That means overpriced listings will not sell, and it just becomes more difficult. Here's the good news. The winner also becomes buyers because we're getting out of this market where buyers they're competing with 10 other families to buy a house, right? Now we're going to have a healthy, flexible market where buyers can make an offer, get their offer accepted, and maybe even negotiate a little bit. If you've got questions, I want you to visit us at soldinstgeorge.com. You can check out our instant offers program or plug your address in and say, Jeremy, help. We've thought about selling. You told me the market's peaked out. Should we sell right now? Maybe you shouldn't because your situation is unique, but now would be the time if your situation merits selling. Thank you, Jeremy Larkin saying, we know this town.